Alrighty, let's just jump on into it, shall we? Oh wait, I haven't done things I'm supposed to be doing yet. Hold on, please hold. Please hold. Okay, so tonight's stream is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be doing a lot of base planning, and I think that's mostly going to be in creative. So I have my own copy of Truly Bedrock Season 6 right here. This is like a recent copy from, I don't know, a couple hours ago, maybe 6 hours, maybe 10 hours. I don't know. It's from recent. What do you want from me? I can't tell you all these things. It's just a copy of the server. So we're going to blow everything up. I think that's a good way to go about it. You know, just blow everything up. Is this actually functioning? Certainly does not look like it actually has world spawn here. I did not open this before I started the stream. Yeah, this doesn't look like the right one. It's the right seed, but there ain't no builds here. Okay. That's not reassuring. This is straight from Nodecraft, so allegedly it should be fine. Unless I messed it up somehow. Oh, you know what? This was a zip folder inside of the folder, so I think I got the wrong one. Hold up. Let me go back through my trash real quick. Apparently there's like 10,000 things in there. Ah, geez, which one was it? I think it was something. Please hold. Please hold. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Can I drag this out of my trash? Okay, well, at any rate, I have Truly Bedrock Season 4 on here. So that's cool. We can do a blast from the past. That is Truly Bedrock Season 4. Yay! Okay, here we go. I figured it out. Yeah, it was a zip folder inside of the folder. Okay. Yeah, okay. I just grabbed the wrong thing. Yeah, so Season 4. Did you guys watch this? Were you alive for this? This feels so old. Oh my god. I do love Chaos Hill, though. Chaos Hill was great. We got the little piggo up there. So cute. I claimed this hill and I built my house, and then everyone just dogpiled on top of me. It was great, but our actual base was way up here. Yeah, don't clean out your trash, because you might need it. You might need things that you throw away. I forgot I built a little pig. It's so cute. Is it cute? It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. But yeah, this was our main base. And mostly what I'm here for is some farms that we left down here. Which one was it? I want to say it was not that one, not that one. This one. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm thinking we might build a similar system to this in our new base, because this is like 25 different farms in one. Like they're all the exact same redstone. We might not have the frogs, because the frogs are kind of annoying. But yeah, it's the exact same redstone for all of these. Like, they're all identical. But you can farm like 12, 15 different things of it. It's so dumb. It's the dumbest thing. So we're gonna build a system like this, but I want the bone meal to auto refill, because we're gonna be doing a fully automated base this season. Like this one, sure, it has farms in it, but they don't connect to any central location. Not really. I mean, we have some storage up here, I think, don't we? They're mostly just individual farms. They're not really interconnected. They're not smart farms. Did I ever hook this up properly? It looks like I did. Yeah, it's got items coming up. Yeah, it's got item filterage on it. I didn't put any item frames here, though. What do you want to bet? There's not very many items in these. Oh, okay. Yeah, not very many items in these. Yeah. I'm sorry to the viewers of the stream that we built the storage system on, because the storage system did not get that much use. Ah, jeez. Maybe we should have just ran the slime farm for a lot longer. I forgot that we built the slime farm, too. But yeah, this was I'm pretty happy with, like, the aesthetics of this base. I figured out kind of the technical doohickeys and know-how of the new base. I just haven't figured out the aesthetics of it yet. So yeah, one of the backbones of our new base is going to be a moss bone meal farm. That's going to be very, very critical. Because that's going to be mass-producing bone meal for us. And we want that to auto-refill basically all of our builds. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a structure block. I'm really just here to steal all of this nonsense. Yeah, all of this. Let's just grab all of it. When I say all of it, I mean all of it. Can you please stop bouncing around in the water? Stop it. Jeez, just get at it. Just go. Just stop it. You're so annoying. No wonder I left the space behind. Yeah, frogs are kind of annoying. They're cute, but they're kind of annoying. But I love them. Frogs IRL, they're like the best animal. And you will not convince me otherwise. They are the best animal. Okay. Test, save, export, bam. Straight to the downloads. Okay, and then I fixed my Truly Bedrock Season 6 file. Allegedly? So, give me a second to pull that up. Pickled pig's feet? Oh, that's so gross. I kind of want to veto that just because that's really gross. Turtles are really good too. You have a good point there. Turtles are really good too. Can you drop the pickled from the name if it's just pig's feet? Then that's kind of cute. But you just had to put the pickled in there. I feel like we could have done without the pickled. I like the alliteration, but I hate everything else about it. Okay, here we go. Can we just go for, like, piggy feet? Something like that? Please? Guys in the chat, you need to help me out here. Here we go. Yeah, there's a zip folder inside of our server. There's a zip of our world inside of our world, so it's 2 worlds in one. I think that's an unnecessary inefficiency. I'll go fix that on the server later. I'm trying to put me into a creative mode. There we go. There we go. Yay! Should we blow up everything while we're here? I think we'll save it for later. We'll save it for later. Hopefully no one comes in and thinks that we're actually on the Truly Bedrock server, like, and creative. Why does it say I've teleported 4 times? Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this is updated from last night. So I want to plan out where all the farms are going to be going. I feel like that's important. Pineapple pizza, pig's feet? No. Pineapple pig feet? No. Axolotls are goats. Axolotls are not goats. I feel like you might need to read one of those like little zoo animal books that they make for kids, because axolotls are not goats. Do I need to demonstrate the difference? I feel like I might need to demonstrate the difference. That's an axolotl. That's a goat. This one makes a sound, and this one makes a ba sound. Okay? Very, very different animals. Very different animals. Okay, then. I have no idea what I'm doing. Silent Vanilla Season 5 was pretty good. I enjoyed the Silent Vanilla 5. We just lost so many people. Like, the attrition was really high. But, you know, that happens. That happens. We had some good stuff, though. I enjoyed my builds on there, and we had some good things. But near the end there, it was really just, like, me and 2 other people playing. But I made, like, 40 or 50 episodes. We did a lot of stuff on that server. It was good. It was good. We had Pixel Riffs on there. We had Fwimp. We had Mythical. We had all kinds of people. The good old days, before any of us really had an audience, like a substantial audience. I think Pix had like 40k at the time, and he was the biggest. And Mythical had like 30k. Me and Fwip had like 10k. It was crazy. So long ago, man. We broke 8,000 subscribers on that server. Or like 10,000 or something. Silent Survival again? No. That was so long ago. Silent Survival was like 2018, man. 2019. Right. We need some blocks. Eons ago. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Well, we'll come back to this a little bit later. I want to show you my idea for the send and request systems that we're going to be setting up. We could even do this with shulker boxes, but also I want to actually grab a structure of this and put it onto that TB creative world that we're just in. That way we can kind of get a list of farms that we want to build, and then we can kind of use that TB creative world as a template for what to build up from. So it might take us like a little while, a couple days or something, to figure out the exact base plans. Of course, I'm going to work on this off camera and stuff. I just wanted to kind of get you guys feedback from it. Might be a shorter stream tonight, but we'll see what happens. So, where do we want to mess around with this at? I don't even, like, this is an entirely new type of redstone that I've never done before, but this seems like a fairly open area, so let's just spam it down right here. Yeah, I'm running out of, like, good open areas in this world. This is going to spam it that way. I need to expand this world at some point, because this is just like a regular survival world that you might be able to notice. I've used some super flattening commands to spam it down. I don't even know what redstone this is. Oh, I don't have duplicates of this, actually, so I gotta keep that. I feel like we could spam it down, like, right around here. I just remembered that I have a test structure, MC structure, called test that has like 1,500 silverfish on it, and it would have been really funny if that loaded in right here. Yeah, let's see about that actually. Load test. No, okay, it got overwritten. Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. We don't really need to mess with the silverfish much more right now. So all of this is just excess stone. We can kind of get rid of all that. So I figured these kind of little farms were a good way to start, because this is going to be the most compact that we'll ever have our request systems. So the idea is that each one of these would be able to be turned on remotely. So like we could turn on one of these from our AFK spot at the spawn. At our AFK spot, basically. And then it would consume some bone meal to produce a drop for us. The drops would then get sent to bulk storage or shulker boxes or something like that. And then as it runs out of bone meal, it's going to be requesting bone meal from our, bone meal supply. Like, we'll probably have a stockpile. We'll probably make like a fairly large stockpile on our moss farm. That way we have maybe a couple double chests or something of bone meal in reserve. That way we don't need to turn on the moss farm as often. Like, we'll make it overstock, and then you can drain out a little bit instead of draining one bone meal, turning on the farm, etc. So that'll be a little bit more reliable, right? Now, each one of these needs to have some sort of, like, storage on it, right, to actually hold the bone meal. And then it needs to have a comparator coming out of it to read how much is in there. Once it is below a certain amount, it needs to send a signal out to our stockpile to request some bone meal. Then we're going to have like a water stream coming in. So that's kind of the technical concept behind what I want to do. Right? Now, I've never done any of that before.
Just do!
Wow, that is incredibly loud. That was very loud. Okay, then. We're gonna just do it. I get it. Thanks for stopping by the stream, yo. Or should I say, yo? How's my day going? Pretty well. Make a 4-cell moss farm. I have 2 moss farm designs. I'm not sure which one we're gonna use. I think it's about 500 blocks away. We'll see. Is it over here? Yeah. About. Yeah, it's right over here. That was incredibly way too loud. That actually hurt my ears. So I got the big boy moss farm. This one right here. This is like 60,000 moss an hour. So we might build that. Seems like it might be a little bit much. A little bit much. We also have this one right here, little teensy-weensy little one. Maybe we could start off with this. This one's pretty good. Maybe jump. Yeah, it made me jump too. I'm glad I have such easy controls over like my volume. Yeah. So we could have a couple of these. These ones are really small, really compact. We could actually tie these together and make it kind of like a modular design. I haven't done that with this design yet, but it should be fairly easy. I think you literally just take the redstone outputs and then you just like scale it up. It's pretty, in theory, it's pretty straightforward, my guys. Whereas this one is kind of too big. It's too strong. It's too powerful. you can't stop it. So we'll build one of those. That's gonna be our supply, right? Let's head back over here. Again, I've never messed with this style of thing. So let's grab ourselves some comparators. And then I guess we're gonna need some whetstone. And then we'll need some chests. Okay. And then, I don't know, probably gonna need some repeaters. We're gonna need some whetstone torches. We're gonna need some hoppers, probably. And, I don't know. Other redstone things, probably? I mean, technically, yeah, you can just stop me from moving. That's what salt likes to do. I mean, what? Hot chocolate is a pretty good choice of beverage. Okay, so let's assume that we have something like this for our bone meal supply, right? Bam. And this is going to be coming in from a moss farm. So it's going to be something similar to this, right? Bam. So this will be all your moss inputs. That'll get composted down to bone meal. Bam, bam, bam. It'll fill up. And then we want this to be a smart system. What's the wardrobe change? Basically just change what skin we're wearing. So instead of the regular skin, you can change it to one of the other ones. So we want this to read from like right here. And we want this to be basically full. So once this gets full, it is going to output a signal. And let's use a piston for this. I feel like that's a pretty easy way to go. Piston, redstone. Now, that's going to activate this, which will then move this to the off position. So this will mean that the farm is officially off right here. Fairly simple, right? We could even do this as a block and lever. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, so this would like power your farm off, okay? And then we're gonna do another one right here. Something like this. So now when this one, because this can only turn it on. Like once this turns off, then it's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna unextend this piston basically. Now, we want another one down here, and we could actually read it from this exact block. Maybe we churn this a little bit. I always say churn, like C-H-U-R-N instead of turn, T-U-R-N. Hopefully I spelled both those right. If I didn't, it's going to be embarrassing. But yeah. Words. I know them. I know them well. So this one is going to be activating once it reaches a minimum level. So this one would have a redstone torch on it, for example. Because this one's always going to be on. And I think we could do this with like a composter, maybe? I'm not sure if that would actually work. And I kind of want to put it on this side. So I think this one could just be a piece of redstone. I churn butter? Yeah, I churn butter. So once this one runs out of items, then it would do a thing. Smith, welcome back for 26 months. How you doing? That is over 2 years. Incredible. Thank you so much. Yeah, something we're going to have in our base is probably a double creeper farm. Probably. We'll find out. Who knows? Yeah, so this is basically how it's going to be at its default state. And then once it runs out of items like this, then it's going to turn on, and that would push our piston over to the opposite direction to turn the farm back on, right? So that would push the block back over to here. So if this is the off state, this is the on state, that's kind of what we're going for. We could do pistons like this, actually. And then it would be perfectly fine. Yeah, look at this. Oops. Did that just change signal strength? Oh, it did, because I just filled up the composter. Okay. Okay, well that's a fairly simple and compact little system to read when we have enough items in there. And then once this gets filled back up with more items, it'll shut off. And basically that block is not going to move until this chest right here gets a number of items in it, right? So it's not going to move this block until it's ready to go. I think I have my logic right. Ham hocks? Okay, that's pretty good. I like that one too. I don't know what a hawk is, but I'll take it. It's better than pickled pig's feet. And that's a pretty low bar. So thank you. Okay. So once this fills up to, I guess, the maximum. No? Is that not the maximum? I don't understand why that wouldn't. No, Spectre. I don't know why that's not doing a thing. Do I need like a comparator right here? No? Anybody? Am I missing a block in there? No, 64. They're all 64s. No building for a minute. You're so mean. I'm trying to get things done around here, and you're trying to prevent me. Sadness. I am genuinely confused about. Is it too much signal strength? It must be too much signal strength. But this should be a level 15 though. Hold up. Please hold. Please hold. No? That ain't... This makes sense. This doesn't make sense, right? Anybody else? Anybody else think that this is a bit weird? I can't break any blocks for the next minute. Well, actually, I can break blocks. I just can't place any. Does this count as cheating? I didn't build it. Minecraft built it. There we go. Now I can place blocks anyway. It still won't activate. What? That's cheating. It's not cheating. It's not cheating. I don't get it, personally. Maybe it's just too much signal strength from the lever. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Yeah, it's just too much signal strength from the lever. Okay. Well, that's a bit much. A bit much items on the ground. I would never cheat abandon action. Nah, me? Nah. Okay, it's just, okay. We'll just move this down to here and then lever it and then bam. Okay. Well, we got that to work. Great. So now it's only going to turn off the build once it is completely full of bone meal. So this thing will automatically run, right? And then this right here is going to be a chest as well. Have a good night, Void. Sorry for mildly cheating. Seems I think it was fairly legit. Right then, let's mark this real quick. Let's get a sign right here. And then we can have another control right here as well. I was banned from placing or building. I was banned from building. But I set blocked a block. One block. It was a very mild cheat. Some would say barely even a cheat at all. Me, I would say that. Okay, we're just using glass right now because it's just like the first thing in the inventory. Okay. And then we can have another like piston right here. And this would be our on switch from afar. So if we didn't want the farm to be on, we could just move it like this. Be placing redstone components. You already did a ban for building. Yeah, I think it's fair as well. See, Salt agrees. Salt agrees, that's fair. Yeah, so this is maxed out, so the farm wouldn't turn on. And now... I don't know. You would need a way to bypass this filter right here, I would think. But this would send items to our main storage. So... this would just be like our little buffer. You would probably have only some of your output from the moss farm go into this. Some of the moss farm output would also just go to like bulk storage, like your chest haul. I think that would be fair. So this would get like maybe 50% of your output. What farm is it? This is gonna be going on a moss farm. So moss goes in, bone meal comes out. Once it has a certain amount of bone meal, farm turns off. Once it starts distributing bone meal to places, then it, you know, what's the word? Requests some, yeah. Once it runs out of bone meal, then it restarts the farm again. So now we need to work on the distribution system. Now, the easiest way that I can think of to do this would be ice streams. So we have a line of droppers. We could even do like every block like this. We sent them in opposite directions. So each one of these will be an ice stream. And each one of these would go to a different farm. Or what we could do is we could do one ice stream that goes to every farm. So we would just have every farm fully stocked on bone meal, right? So if no bone meal can go into here, then it would go off to the next one. And then it would go off to the next one. Now, the benefits of this is it's a lot less water stream, and it's simpler redstone. Because we would have just one control line, possibly even directly on top of this. Right, so then any of our farms could power this control line. And when this is on, that would basically activate a clock. Some actual blocks to build out of here. Yeah, it would activate a clock, and then... Can I get a repeater? Thank you. Then this would power our dropper, and we would get ourselves things into thing. This needs to be solid block. Yeah, so this would start giving us bone meal. Now, the problem with this is that if we wanted to run multiple farms at a time, the first one in the row would grab all of your bone meal. And then the ones later down in the row wouldn't get any. Unless we decided to use a very fast clock over here Like, we could, you know, have multiple droppers, for example. Which actually is maybe not a bad solution. We could have, like, 3 droppers at a time. And I'm not sure how fast that would be. We don't want it to be faster than regular hopper speed. I don't imagine most of our farms would be using hopper speed bone meal anyway. If they are, then they would probably get their own specific request line. So we could do a hybrid of both options here. For a system like this could use a lot of bone meal. A lot of bone meal if we decided to have like 8 things running at once. So we would maybe not want to do that badly. So how many farms is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's kelp 10, 11. It's 10 auto farms. 10 of these can run on their own. The other ones need player interaction. Yeah. Okay. This system doesn't seem so bad. And then we need our supply system as well. Or our requesting system. Because this is the supply system. We need to request it as well. So when we have our farm bone meal, because each farm would maybe get like a double chest of bone meal. I feel like we'd probably use a similar system to this, actually. We just need to like massively compact that down. Which we could do. Diagonal, thanks for gifting a sub to Foria? Hopefully I'm saying that right. It's definitely Foria. Maybe. I don't know. Thank you so much for being part of the stream, though. Hopefully you're doing great. This would go off to, like, your major bone meal supply. Now, you can actually read through a sea lantern, but it's not a solid block, so you can actually open up chests through it. It's kind of a weird block, because it also conducts redstone, too. Like, look at this. Very strange. And then we can read through it with a comparator. Can we not? What? What? Okay. Magic. Sorcery. Okay, you can't read through it with a comparator. Cool. I guess we don't really need a block there. Did I say your name right? I know I said your name like 4 different ways, but was one of them correct? That's all I need to know. If one of them was correct, then I'll be happy. I'm trying to basically compact this down right now into something that's a little bit easier to build. Used to be a way to get this to clock itself. Oh, it doesn't have an output from here. Yeah, there it goes. I've never seen anyone use this. I don't know if it's useful or not. Oh, it's going so fast you can't actually click on it. Interesting. Interesting. I guess we could put the next one right here. So we see 2 redstone on that, and then I want to put the lever right there, but it's illegal. I guess we could use a redstone block. Doesn't seem very efficient, though. And, you know, I don't think we actually need 2 signals for this. Or no, we would. So one of these would activate the request line. right? And then the other one would turn off the request line. So we would essentially be building this at every one of our farms, so they automatically request bone meal. And this is just to keep the farms stocked up. Because almost every farm in Bedrock Edition, at least when it comes to crop farms and stuff, that all uses bone meal. Basically every single one of them. Mob farms, you could probably make them use bone meal if you really wanted to. If you really wanted to. Okay. Have you tried working with wind charge generators using breezes? Like getting the breeze to shoot something and then stacking up the wind charges into a big old pile? You probably could. I haven't messed with that, no, but seems like it's plausible. I don't know what we need to do from here. Hello, AECCC Inc. A lot of C's. Yeah, so now these are at different heights, which is fine, I suppose. Oh, no, they're not at different heights. Oh, look at that. Oh, they lined up perfectly. Okay, cool. And then we have room in here for our redstone torch, which could actually just go like... Oh, I broke the stupid thing again. Can actually just go like right here. Bam. That's fairly compact. It's not like the most compact thing ever, but it's alright. It's not a lot of dead space in there. Besides like this little corner. There's probably ways to make that better. Maybe if we use like a barrel in there or something. But yeah, this would then power your request line. And then you would have your bone meal coming in somewhere, like up here. Bam. Technically, you want your redstone to be above your water stream, because otherwise we're gonna have to have our redstone line be like down here, which I mean I guess is also fine. Either way, they're gonna be running in parallel. This one just gets a lot taller if we have it beneath it. It actually gets taller. This way we can use the roof of the water stream as the floor of the redstone. So that seems fine. I don't know if there's really going to be a way to engineer that, but maybe there would be. Anyway, so that's kind of what I'm thinking for the nitty-gritty, like, infrastructure of this. There's, of course, more circuitry that could be designed, but I feel like this is a pretty decent little first step here. As you can see, it's kind of not the smallest thing ever. We could just have one big bulk bone meal supply for like a bunch of these little farms, and then all of these little farms pull from the main bone meal supply, and then once the main bulk bone meal supply over here kind of starts to run dry, then it requests some from the moss farms, you know? Because we're looking at having a bunch of different bone meal powered farms, right? Like how many are we gonna have? What do you think we should have? I mean, obviously we're gonna have probably like a pickle farm. We're probably gonna have the 2 tall flower farms, a regular flower farm. We're probably gonna have on-demand sugarcane. We probably also want like a fungus tree farm. I should design a new ones of those. Tree farms. We're gonna have probably an azalea tree farm, because that's automatic wood production, which could then be sent directly into a blasting chamber. That could be fun. Probably on-demand bamboo would be good too. Glowberry farm, very important. Very important to have glowberry farm. We could also have, these are all just random farms. Any of these use bone meal? Dirt farm, that's gotta be important. That's gonna be important. Mob farms, none of those use bone meal. Animal farms. Yeah, so really it's just like these few bone meal hungry farms over here. Then we also have some block converters as well. Really the tree farm and the other bone meal hungry farms are going to be the main strain of the system. There's going to be a lot of bone meal flowing around the place, but most of that's going to be to pretty light farms. Oh, sniffer farm, gotta have one. Bamboo wood farm is also going to be important as well. We could set up a system where we just always have like a double chest full of planks, just full of bamboo planks, right? Because it's going to be automatically running off the moss farm directly into a little bamboo farm, auto-crafting that bamboo down into planks for us. Auto-crafting turns off once we have enough planks. And then, it's just basically free planks, right? And then we could turn that into anything, right? Because bamboo planks are so easy. Is it 9 bamboo now? Yeah, they changed it. It used to be 4 bamboo. That's really unfortunate. So 9 bone meal would get you one of these blocks of bamboo. Oh, and that's 2 planks? 4.5 bone meal per plank. That's a lot, right? That's 4.5 double chests of bone meal for a double chest of planks. Like, I think that'd be kind of fun. I mean, really, the sky is the limit when it comes to auto-crafting. Having a full double chest of planks on hand at all times. Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, you could do that with a tree farm as well. If we're going to have a tree farm, because we're going to have probably one of the automatic azalea tree farms. Where's that thing at? Do I have one over... No, it's like over this... Oh, it's right here. Yeah, so this is an automatic azalea tree farm. This thing just automatically harvests azalea trees for you. And it just goes about its day doing azalea things. So we could have this be getting auto TNT blasted as well to automatically break the blocks for us. You can't put these back into a composter, can you? Rooted dirt. Ah, that's so sad. Get some return there. But yeah, we could like auto-craft those down into things. We could also have an automatic stone farm for cobblestone and stone, and then auto-craft using that. Really, the only thing we can't get automatically is sand, which we would want for the TNT blasting. Like, if we toss wool into the mix, we could have an automatic double chest of beds! Imagine the glory! Plus the dye farms, we could combine that down into red bed farm. Oh man, that's gonna be good. Automatic red bed farm. This is the way. We could make an automatic pumpkin pie farm if we just get ourselves the eggs, the sugar, and the pumpkins. So pumpkins are really easy. You probably need a full double chest of planks at all times. Yeah, we never have a crafting table available on the server, so we definitely need all of the things. I love the idea of just having a full double chest of planks. Like, I think that's stupid, but I love it. I love it. What's my opinion about sand duping? Honestly, I'm not too worried about it. Like, it's been around for so long. Gravel, we can get renewably now with piglins, so there's not really a big need for that, I don't feel. And then... what's the other one? Concrete? Yeah, I don't really see a reason to duplicate concrete, but then again, it's such a pain to make. Really, it's just the conversion. I was thinking even way back in the day when they first added concrete, because I'm old enough to remember when they added concrete to Minecraft. That's how old I am. I was hoping that they would just let us click on it with a cauldron. Like, you get yourself a cauldron and a water bucket, right? And then you could just, like, click on this with a stack of concrete. And then it would convert the concrete for you. or you like can throw it in there or something, I think that would be amazing. But no, they did it in possibly the worst way that you possibly could. On Java with the offhand, you can just like stand in one spot, place and break at once, because you can put the blocks in your offhand, pickaxe in the main hand, just hold down both your buttons. It's great. Not here though, not here. Red beds for gathering ancient debris. Good point. Good point. Yeah, we could auto craft shulkers of red beds. Yeah, combining this kind of stuff with a shulker farm is also very powerful too, because you can auto craft shulker boxes. You can send those out to your shulker crafters, or yeah, your shulker fillers, and all that stuff. It's really just a matter of how complicated we want to get it, right? We're going to have hostile mob farm, creeper farm. I don't think we're going to have a hostile mob farm at the base, because the only thing that you would really get from that is the string and the bones. Which, yes, they're helpful, but we're going to have moss farms for bone meal. We really just want the gunpowder, right? Definitely a potato farm for food. Iron farm, almost certainly. It wouldn't be a silent base without, like, too many iron farms. We're not going to get a raid farm, guardian farm, with a skeleton farm. We will get a shulker farm in the base, azalea tree farm for sure, gold farms, yeah, moss farms, bartering farms, maybe on the nether side. A moss farm, really? Yep, my entire base is going to be based on a moss farm. You should feel extreme pride. AFK fishing? I mean, sure, why not? Chicken farm, probably not. Lava farm? We're probably going to do auto smelting using bamboo slabs or something like that. That seems reasonable. Slime farm we're definitely going to have there. We will have a trident farm, surprisingly. Cobble and stone farms. Probably a little obsidian farm off in the corner, which is maybe a good reason to have a lava farm. Potion brewer for sure. Pumpkin and melon farm. Creeper only. Definitely flower farms. Probably a kelp and a bamboo. We could put a regular fish farm inside of our river, because we can get fish and squid spawns over there. So that might not be a bad idea. Definitely a bee farm. Basalt farm we can do. I don't know. Do we have snow on the mountain next to us? Do we get snow on that mountain? Hopefully we do. That would be so clutch. I don't think I remember seeing snow over here. Nah, I was hoping we'd get a little bit of snow right there. None of these have snow caps on them? That's so sad. Oh yeah, there's like absolutely no snow anywhere. This is a creative copy of the Truly Bedrock server, by the way. It's just like a download. Is there any snow around here? Any cold biome whatsoever? We're literally in a savanna. Cool, okay. No snow for 1,000 miles! Oh, okay, there is actually some over there. This is still 1,000 miles. Yeah, but we could technically build a snow farm over there. Or sorry, an ice farm. Yeah, an ice farm could be done. We could build a snow farm anywhere. That's really easy. We might do that just for the lulz, since it's so easy, like with auto crafting. Now that we have auto crafting, like that takes out so much of the grind of a lot of these farms. Because previously with snow farms, you would have to craft down the snowballs into snow blocks. But now we can just do that automatically. So why not just have like a double chest of snow blocks on hand? Why not? Just do it. Just do it. Actually, I'm thinking of a different way to build up our little circuit. Yeah, I'm thinking of a different way to do this. So right now we're using 2 comparators, which seems unnecessary. We're using 1 to detect when it's full, 1 to detect when it's empty. Which, to be fair, are at different points in the system. So we want this one to be completely full, and then it turns off. And then we want this one to be completely empty-ish, and then it turns back on to restock it. Snow Golem and a Trident Killer, minus the Tridents. I mean, yeah. Basically. Not even that, you just need like 1 piston. Pushing it around in circles seems kind of funny, though. You made a squid farm by building the fish farm 1 block above water. Only squid spawn. I kind of want the fish, though. Because the fish are really good for XP smelting. Right, then. Let's see if we can't figure this out. Basically, I want... There's so many cave sounds. This is just exaggerated for effect. Did you really say an ooh-woo in my chat? You did. You don't need the golem to actually do anything to produce snow. It just automatically always places snow beneath it. Like it's impossible for it to not have snow underneath it. Basically, if it can place snow, it will place snow. You guys have gotten to the point where you're like spamming the alerts. We might need more of this. Oh, did I not put that into subtract mode? That might have been a reason why. Yeah, see, that's massively overpowering it. That's fine. New improved slime farm would be cool. I mean, slime hasn't changed. Unless you want a potion one. I can make you a good potion one. I can make you a world killer. Slime farm. If that's what you want, be careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for. Okay. So this is max, basically. How do I want to do this? So that would turn that on. And then... just do it down there. Yeah, so we can just do it so that when this is on, it requests items. And then when it's off, it's done requesting items. I think that's all we need. Did I massively overcomplicate that? Yes. Yes. Yes, I did. I think the 2 redstone works as well, because that's cheaper. Let's see. So we do it on this side right here. So this would power our request line, which would request the bone meal be sent to this system right here. So then when it runs out of items, bam, it turns on. This does activate at the touch of a button, though. Like, if it's at all out of items, then it's going to request some, which has a downside, and that it's going to be kind of spamming a request system. Whereas this one is a little bit more stockpiling. Like, this one will run through a full double chest and some of bone meal before it requests any, and then it's going to completely fill back up and then turn off. So, yes, this one is simpler, but at what cost, essentially? There's probably a different way of doing this with comparators to make it be how I want. Yeah, the ban action has a cooldown on it. Ban action's definitely got a cooldown on it. Yeah, I'll come back to this, because I think there's a way to do it with one comparator. Where it activates at peak. I don't know. Let's try it again. Let's try it again from the top. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're getting a request system set up. So that's kind of the Only thing that we've worked on this stream is an automatic request system for bone meal. Which I've never done before. I'm excited to do this. We're going to wire the entire base together. Everything's going to be automatic, essentially. So, we want this to shut off our system when it has a full signal strength, or near full, right? It doesn't need to be 100%. Like, 95 is good enough, because there's going to be some items in transit. There's going to be some items in transit. And then once it reaches, like, this layer, then it would be fine. And I'm realizing that we already have that built in. We don't need to subtract. I'm realizing that's exactly what a comparator is. So at the max, which is this, it would shut off our request. And then at the minimum, as this runs out of items, boop, 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 it's going to turn on the request. Bam. So now we just need to get this down a bit in signal strength. Maybe we could just use a composter that's not completely full. Can we just get like a couple layers on this? You can see that signal strength is decaying. Okay, I think 3 is probably all we need. Maybe even just get that down to like a 2. Oh, okay, that's a 1. Not quite what I need. Okay, let's leave it at 3 then. Let's get that to like the second full layer. Not that one. Dang it. Is that one the secondary full? I think that was the secondary full. Okay. So that'll shut it off. This one request. This one stops the request. This one starts the request, essentially. I've never mentioned my name on stream, or my name. Yeah, I've never mentioned my name on stream, or my age, actually. 1 + 1 = 42. Apparently, the internet did think that I was 52 for a minute, because some of those, like, just like a random little fan-made wiki page got started up by somebody who never completed their page, and they made a whole bunch of pages for like a bunch of different YouTubers, but they had their default age as 52 for everybody, not just me. So when you Googled how old is Silent Whisper, it'd be like 52 years old. I'm like, no, it's not accurate. This is fake news. This is misinformation. This is disinformation. Bad. Stop it. So yeah, that was fun. It speaks the truth a minute. No, I will not. Okay. I'm sure there's a simpler way of doing this. Trust me, there is. I'm dumb though. So let me figure it out myself. I'm stupid, okay? Give me time. Give me time. I'm stupid. The internet's never wrong. A famous quote from Abraham Lincoln says, "Trust everything you read on the internet." You're banning the right click? No, I needed to place a piston right here. No. Dang it. What's wrong with being 52? It's not accurate to my specific situation. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not accurate to my situation. That's all. Hey, we're having a stream weekend. At some point. I can't tell you when, but we're having another Truly Bedrock stream weekend. This doesn't... I just got the ping for it. It's happening, everybody. It's happening. Okay, so we want this one to turn on our redstone line. And we want this one to turn it off. And I'm not entirely sure how to do that. Now I'd be 54. No! That was a couple years ago, so I mean... You ain't wrong, but you ain't right either. I can't place a block here now. Okay, now I can. Timer went away. I used all that time to think about what I'm gonna do, and... still don't know what I'm gonna do. We could do a block like right here. Like this. And then... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think we might need this to be less signal strength even. Can I place that there? Thank you. Okay. Listen, you guys are watching me just derp around right now. Wait, is that too high up? I feel like that might be too high up. Yo, maybe we just use a hopper right here. That might be easier. Jeez. I just want 4 signal strength on this. Instead of 3. We can lock this hopper so that it's not being read from. Oh, that was too much. Is that 4? Okay. Yeah, we can lock this hopper. Bam. Now that hopper's in there, it's just being used as an inventory. We could even put like a furnace right there or something. Crafter's probably... Yeah, crafter, furnace, doesn't really matter. It's a temporary solution. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Now, I want to put the piston right here, but it's going to connect to that redstone, so we can't do that. So we're going to have it be down at this layer. And then... Similar situation. So... We will have the redstone torch be right here. Okay. There we go. Why is there gravel right here? Did I not super flat this area? I super flatted it so that all the area would be flat. This would be grass, and then we'd have like 4 layers of stone. But apparently my commands did not hit this area. I think this works. Right now we're designing a send and request system for our farms. They're going to be requesting bone meal whenever they run out. Essentially, that's the idea. It's not quite when they run out, but it's about when they run out. Okay, we're going to just put a furnace right here. Don't really know why that activated, but sure. Oh, it's actually 4? Okay. Yeah, so now when we take a stack out of this, it's still fine. Still fine. There we go. So this gives us like a 2-stack buffer. We could even put another stack of items in here. Let's actually put a non-stackable in there. So let's do like some shovels. Actually, can we use stone shovels? Because can you put junk items into this slot? Oh, you can only put certain items in that slot. Okay, but a wooden shovel won't smelt down into anything. Okay, so now what's it going to do? At 5 stacks, it's going to shut off. Or it's not quite 5 stacks, right? Okay. Yeah, so at like 4 3/4 stacks, it's going to shut off, so it won't be requesting any more items. This gives us a little bit of buffer room so that items that are still in the water stream have some room to end up here. I don't think it's going to be quite enough buffer room because this might be a very long system. So you might have like up to a stack of items in the water stream at a time. So we kind of need to refine this down a little bit. Can I just get like that out of there? And can I just get some... let's just put some planks in there. Something smeltable. Basically, we want 4 stacks in this hopper to be that signal strength. Something like that. That should do it, I think. And then it doesn't matter if like the signal strength is stronger. So now, when we take all these out, this only has a 1-stack buffer. Ooh, that's not as good as I would have wanted. We can actually change that. We can have... I want some tacos? Always. Let's try that. Yeah, there's not as much room in here as I would like. Basically, I wanted to only request items when there's like one stack in here. And I might have to fiddle with that, like, a lot. Hmm. It's a me! Oh, hi, Silent Fan 2000. Having a caramel ice cream cone? What? That sounds really good. I have some strawberry ice cream in the freezer, but, like, it's not that good. I don't know. Normally, it's pretty good, right? But not this one. It's just not a good batch. Yeah, there's got to be a way to fine-tune this a little bit better. I think I just have, like, the items in here a bit off. But, I mean, this would technically work. See, it stops once it gets to about 4 stacks. Ooh, actually, it's at... Oh, at 3 stacks it stops. Okay. And then at 2 stacks it restarts. So it's going to be kind of spamming the request system. Most farms, I feel like, are going to be using a stack of bone meal pretty quickly. That's why I kind of like this concept a little bit better, because this one stockpiles an entire chest full of them. While this one is a lot simpler. Maybe we could use this for some farms that aren't going to be used as often. Right? And then we'll use this one for the really bone meal heavy ones. Is there anything like Matica for Bedrock? Yeah, it's Structura. You can find it on YouTube. It's from Mad Hatter. Okay, then let's start planning out what farms we actually want to have on the server. We're gonna grab all of this. All of it! Can we go down a few blocks as well? That should be fine. Oh, I think we're missing a block on the front. Is that everything? Oh, we're still missing a block on the front. What do you call these things? Tier list? Tier list 1. Save, export, goodbye. Okay, let's put this on our thing. It's an iceberg. Oh yeah, that's a thing I've never done before, actually. Never made one of those. Seems kind of fun. Like a lore iceberg? How deep does it go? Iceberg of Minecraft bugs. That would be kind of fun, actually. Oh man, I don't think icebergs are really that popular anymore, are they? Okay, now I kind of want to fill in the chunk grid of this area. So, this is just a creative copy of the TV world, by the way. It's not the actual server. We would never, but for real, we would never. Do I not have the texture pack turned? I don't have the texture pack turned on. How do I not have the texture pack turned on? I had it turned on last night. It's right there. Does this require... No? Why no work? Why no work? Oh, there it goes. There we go. Okay, it's gonna go that direction with it? Fine. What block should we fill it in with? I guess we'll just do, like... 15, 15, and, what's it called? Polished? Deep slate? There we go. So basically, this is just marking out all the chunks that we have to build with. This is the full simulation distance. I essentially want to use our entire simulation distance to the maximum so that we can really, really lag out the server. Just maximum lag. We're not actually going to have, like, that many mob farms in the area, though. So, like, the laggiest thing we're going to have is a portal gold farm, which they can be laggy, but we're going to do it in a way that's not as laggy. You know what? Maybe if we wanted to really make the server suffer, we would do a silverfish XP farm, but we'll leave that for a future video. How about that? Turn on the sound pack. No. Marcus pack doesn't work with realism craft. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's getting to be a little bit outdated now. But I'm sure it's fine. We go to this corner now, too? Yeah, I know. None of these are at the same height. Shoosh. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's to get us a general idea, okay? And what's it called? Smooth... just smooth stone? I still do not think that stuff should be smelted to craft it. This is Foxy's marker pack. You can find it on his website. FoxyNoteo.com. Day 1 of Cheer 100 Business Society. No! You're banned. Don't even need to read your entire chat. Banned. All in favor of banning Casper? Say aye. Aye? Okay, cool. That's all we needed. We just needed one. We have a majority of one around here. I don't even know what height this one should be at. Oh man, we still gotta go ways out. Okay, so once you start filling in all the chunks, it appears to actually be a fairly sizable area. I do sort of mildly regret building in a hilly zone, but it's actually not too late to change our minds. Because we haven't really built anything yet, besides a gold farm that we need to rebuild at some point anyway, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh no, we destroyed the gold farm, guys. Oh, so sad. Why would I want to ban Casper? He's good. He's too good. This is the problem. He's making me look bad. Oh man, this looks really good. Really good, guys. I could have probably just filled in like the edges. Corners, you know. So this is our center chunk. Yeah, we got a lot of area to build with, actually. Threats have been issued. Yes. Joking threats. Unless. Eyebrows. There's a lot of eyebrow movement over here. Can you guys move both your eyebrows? Everyone makes a big deal out of it when I move both mine. Like, really move them? I feel like it's pretty normal. You won't pass Eagle either way, Mr. Casper. One way or another. And then I want to make a scale model as well, like a small one. Those are always good. I really like the scale model principle of making a miniature model of your base and then building up from there, because it's so much easier. Like, it's legitimately a great thing. Highly recommend. I don't really see anyone else do it, but it's really helpful for me. Maybe because I am simple. Have a good night, Peculiar. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Okay, let's just get a couple more of these filled in real quick. There we go. Nice destruction of the area. It's actually a fairly large area. Is this one our center? I think this one's center. You want to gossip? There isn't too much gossip. I try to stay away from all the stupid drama and gossip stuff, you know? Not really my cup of tea. And who's got the time, right? For like celebrity gossip or drama or whatever, you know? Like that kind of stuff. Like, ugh, could not be less interested. Like, oh no, a person did thing with life. Ah. Whatever will I do? Person I'll never meet did a thing. Ah. Yeah, no. Sometimes it's kind of interesting, I guess, but eh. Right then. That is a majority of most of this filled in, then. And then we'll go do our little scale model. Yeah, it's a fairly large area. Where's our armor stand at? Truly Bedrock gossip, sign you up. Mm-hmm. Now that's some gossip I can get behind. I can start making some gossip right now. Okay. So ideally we want our stuff to be kind of chunk aligned as well. You know what? We only have like 5 more to do. Let's just fill in these corners right here. Otherwise it's gonna bug me. We already went through the stupidity of doing this. We may as well get it done. Get it done all the way. You know. Not supposed to look good. It's supposed to be a technical use of our area. Maybe it'll fail at both. That'll be something. Failing at redstone and building? Oh man, that's gonna be good. But I think that's all of them. Minus some trees. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna have our main chunk be right here, and then this is gonna be like our main interface. So we're gonna have like a control panel on here, and this is going to control all of our different farms and contraptions. This is basically gonna be the on switches for everything, right? So if you want a farm to be on, you would flick one of the levers on this panel. And then that's going to run the redstone out to each one of them. And then we would actually have 2 lamps. So we could have the farm run, right? And then we could have another lamp. So like this one would be for us manually turning on the farm. This one would be to indicate if the farm's actually running, because they're going to have auto shutoffs, right? Once they max out on items. So once it maxes out on items, then you would have this light light up. Now the redstone for that is going to be, ooh, so messy. Oh, so messy indeed. How are we going to do that? I have no idea. Probably a whole lot of sticky pistons with redstone blocks, if I had to guess. Yeah, so it might be something like that. And then where's actually the center of this chunk at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's right here. So I essentially want this to be our main AFK spot, where all the experience from all of the mob farms is going to be channeled into, And as of right now, I think we're just going to have a couple of different mob farms. Like, we're going to have a quad gold farm. So I think we're going to end up eventually with 2 portals on that side and 2 portals on that side because of symmetry reasons. For no other reason than that, for symmetry. And then, like, we're going to have a major creeper farm on that side and that side for symmetry. And I think that might be about all the mob farms we can really get in here for experience, anyway. Experience. We got a squirrel. Thank you very much for resubscribing for 6 months. I don't know why the notification on screen is different than my normal one, but thank you so much. That's half a year. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Nothing better than some spaghetti redstone. Yeah. You might be right. Ooh. Yeah, I don't even want to think about that right now. We might need to put some gaps in between here just to make the redstone easier, to be honest. We might need it to be like a gap right there. And then a gap between levers as well. Just to keep it a little less spaghetti. And then I also want there to be easy access chests. So we would have like chests going along the walls over here. These are going to be the output from our farms. Some basic output where you can grab a couple materials from. It's not going to be our full bulk storage. We can maybe have that be down below or something like that. And then I also want to be able to see the water streams for like items moving around. So we're going to be using water streams to convey all the items. There we go. Nice and symmetrical. So I would like to be able to see the water streams. Maybe we can have those go underneath the player. Maybe we like send the items well out of their way, just so that we can see the water. Because like obviously we're gonna have an ice stream coming from this direction from the creeper farm, one from the gold farm this way, one from the gold farm this way, one from the creeper farm this way. And then maybe what we could do is have a couple other water streams as well. Just kind of like this. And then we're going to obviously connect our water streams to our redstone. No, it's going to be such a bad idea. Let's do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be a dream. Yeah. So something like that. Nice and symmetrical, but you can also see the items and stuff going along. And I think that'll be fine. It's just going to be water. Some water and some items. It should be fine. Obviously, these would be below our chest line. So our chest line would be like maybe right here. And then this would be glass, so the ice would actually be at this layer. Yeah, the chest could even be a block up or something. But yeah, that's not like a super bad thing. And then do copper trapdoor pipes. That could be good. I have not figured out the aesthetic for this area, guys. I do not know what I'm doing for decoration. I really have not gotten that far. The inspiration didn't really hit me for this area until like the last couple of days. I wasn't really sure what exactly to do. But now I'm loving it with the auto crafter, man. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. So let's go ahead and build ourselves a little scale model of this area that we can kind of plan out how we want to do some things. Hopefully over here is large enough. Can make it look like a trial chamber below me. That could be kind of fun. I definitely want to do some things with like depth. I want to dig down that center chunk a bit and have it be like redstone all the way down or something. Like, I think a lot of visible redstone would be kind of cool. What am I looking for here? Grass. Like, I think it would be cool if you could look down, see a bunch of water streams around you, And then also have the redstone lines for like the request circuits activating and firing down here as well. So like you would see when one of your farms requests redstone, because like it would turn on that redstone line or something. So maybe that's a good reason to have multiple redstone lines instead of one main one, just to see your base being like alive around you. And you know, maybe we could go for like a kind of computer, kind of techno, kind of like futuristic kind of area. I don't know. I always end up building the kind of clean futuristic style anyway. I guess we may as well just lean into it. Like kind of an alive computer could be kind of fun, because that over there, that little center bit, kind of looks like mildly some circuitry or a CPU. Let's see. We're gonna do a. I don't know. This would be 1/8. So it's gonna be slightly larger than 1/8 scale model. I just wanted to do 3x3s because pain. But yeah, of course, let me know your feedback for all this stuff in the chat. Let me know if you got any ideas, anything you think we should do. Because I'm just winging it over here. Not that you can tell. I seem very well put together, very well planned out, don't I? Don't I? The scale model is getting to be larger than anticipated. Wait. Oh, that's 5. Oh, this one's the center. Oh. Oops. Well, that's fine. Some dark blues in the color palette. That could be fun. Yeah, see, that would be like probably a concrete or a terracotta. Maybe a wool if I did a wool texture pack. Make it kind of a cleaner texture. Lapis is a bit bright. Or, I don't know, lapis is like, I like the color of it. It's just kind of a weird looking block. I've never been able to build a bit. Everything red. Red everywhere. Yeah, no, we got opposing ideas in the chat. Everything red. Everything blue. You know, throw in some white. Let's be patriotic. Just do it. Patriotic to France, of course. Isn't their flag also red, white, and blue? Doesn't everybody have like a red, white, and blue flag? It's not just America. I feel like we stole that from like 12 different countries. Britain is red, white, and blue. There we go. About to upset everybody. Not this one. Well, what's wrong with France? Don't be insulting the French now. Not that they'll do anything, but you know, still, it's rude. Oh, they might throw a baguette at you. Okay, that took a minute, didn't it? Jeez. Okay, look at that. We had 1 block to spare even. So, we know this is gonna be our central redstone chunk of like the water streams and the other nonsense, and that'll be our central AFK spot right there, where we're AFKing between. Now the creeper farm does require you to AFK between 4 chunks. It's like off to the side right here, which I didn't think about until right now. It's always something, man. So I guess our creeper farm is just gonna be less efficient. So like, god dang it. Get hurt if it's stale, yeah. I think bundles are coming to Minecraft soon. We might see them in the beta this week. They said bundles are coming to the Bedrock betas and snapshots. Did they say snapshots? I don't know. Either way. Allegedly, they should be coming, and it should be soon. Normally, it'd be like here and here. For the creeper farm. Man, this is gonna be horrible. Okay, let's just do the obsidian for the gold farm. Yeah, mangrove tree farm soon. Yeah, they really did, didn't they? So, how far out do we want the gold farms to be? Oh, dang, man. We kind of need the entire base to not be chunk aligned. Like, chunk aligned, but not chunk aligned. Because we want our portals to not be on the chunk borders, too. Like, we want our portal to be going this way, and to be going this way. So we want it to be chunk aligned, but, like, in between chunks. Do you get here? I don't know if I'm saying this right. So instead of having our AFK spot be in the center of a chunk, have AFK spot be on the corner of a chunk, in between 4 chunks. That's kind of what we need for the creeper farm and the gold farm, which, like, means that every single thing that you build going directly cardinal direction from you is going to be on dead smack in between a chunk border. So we would have to do symmetrical builds, one to the left, one to the right, similar size. That way they're actually in their own chunks. Ah, that just made everything more complicated. Did I knock over me? No? I didn't knock over anything. It wouldn't actually change our simulation distance at all. It would just make everything more painful. Dang it. I guess we kind of have to do it because we need it for the creeper farms and the gold farms, and those are going to be like the main staples of this area. Fine. I guess we'll just suffer. But then the creeper farms aren't going to be symmetrical either. Ah. You know what? We just can't have anything nice. We just can't have anything nice. That's all it is. Yeah, we're just going to have to choose aesthetic over functionality. As much as it pains me to say it, there is no way to make it look good while also being functional. So we're just going to have to YOLO it and suffer the consequences of slightly less efficient farms. For real. Such is the life of a redstone tuber. Right then, I guess we would have to bump in our gold...
Do it!
No.
Make your dreams come true!
That's only 25 bits? That's so loud for 25 bits. I had to turn that down. So this thing's gonna be like 24 bytes. So they're gonna be going to like over here. Yeah, so this is where we're gonna have our gold farm, essentially. On that side. Yay, look at that. We planned out where the gold farms are gonna go, guys. And guess what? It's not where the current gold farm is. Yay! The Piglandia download. Piglandia 1 download. Oh, the Piglandia 2 download? I don't know. For like the original Piglandia? I don't know. I think that might have all the server files. I mean, you could. The new Piglandia Season 1 download that is posted, that's just the world, though. Let's get our armor stand out real quick. See, this is where this large scale one's going to be coming in handy. So if we're AFKing in the middle... Oh, yeah, the spawn sphere doesn't reach that far. Yeah, it has to be in second chunk out. Expert rebuilding farm, so should be really funny. Oh, no, you're gonna have to change your world spawn. Yeah. Yeah, just set world spawn. Yeah, it's gonna have to be second chunk out. We're not gonna get split density on it. Means that we're gonna have to build it wider. Oh my god, we got a raid of 600 people. Time to sit up straight in my chair. Hi then. How you guys doing? Jeez, we got things happening in the chat. Right now we are just doing some base planning. We're in a creative copy of our world right now. We're trying to figure out where things are going and how they're doing things. So we're working on like a little scale model right now. Hi, welcome in, Linksy Raiders. How was your stream? How was your day? What'd you guys get up to? We've been just kind of chilling. You chose the most chill stream right now to raid into. Just me thinking about a bunch of stuff. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Currently, we're playing on Bedrock Edition. We are getting ready to plan out our base for Truly Bedrock Season 6, which is our Bedrock Edition Let's Play server. We got like 18, 20-something creators on here. I don't know. We always forget how many people we got. But this is our base area on the actual server. We just built up ourselves a gold farm over here. We're trying to figure out where all of our other farms are going to be going. Basically, I want to have a fully interconnected, fully automated, and have to do nothing base, where every farm talks to each other and automatically restocks items, turns off when they have enough in storage, and turns on when they need to produce more items, requests bone meal, etc. All that good stuff. And it should be good. It should be good. But yeah, we just started building over here, so I'm figuring out the layout right now. That's what we've been working on. One chill stream to another. Nice. Yeah, we've been having a good one. Thank you for the raid. I really like this this build area. I've never built in a flower forest before, but you know what? It's a nice chill area. I was gonna build on an ocean monument again, but we've kind of done that a lot. And also, there's not a good ocean monument within like 2,000 blocks. I'll show you guys world spawn though, because that's where we actually have some stuff built. I have a thing built, but it got completely buried by pranks. Completely buried. It's been great. It's great. I think they're gonna bury it even more. I don't know. I heard rumors of me getting more pranked. Restocking, compressing items, that's a Zloy job. Yeah, you know what? We should just hire Zloy to run the base. Who needs redstone when you have a Zloy? Yeah, so here we got world spawn. This is actually the shopping district that used to say hire me. Someone readjusted the H into fire me, so that's cool. But yeah, we got some nice builds over here. This is our little starter build town. I built myself a crafting table because our entire server's kind of got like a crafting table cult going. And it's been turned into a cauldron. Yes, a cauldron. Why? I don't know. One of our members is called Smurf, so we got... What's his name? I don't know. I don't know anything about Smurfs, but this guy's cooking them. He's getting cooked. That's why there's a cauldron. So yeah, my beautiful starter base. Very good. It's technically an iron farm up there. We should actually go ahead and kill our golem real quick. Get our iron farm working again. Gar game? I don't know. Do I have a lava? I don't have a lava. I shouldn't smack him with a sword, but I'm gonna. Oh wait, I can actually get up there this way. This is a very inconvenient place to land. No wonder you're here. Abductee. Yeah, he's getting abducted by the UFO that's on our roof. How do I... I don't think I do. Is there a way to hop out up here? No. Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, by the way, we got waterless bubble columns on Bedrock Edition because Bedrock has some nice things. It's crazy. Right, then let's actually get up there. We might die to this golem, like right now. I don't think he's gonna be able to reach me though, right? Do I have a shield? Of course not. Can you hit me from here? Can I hit you from here? There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Oh. I feel like that was really easy. Anybody else feel like that was really, really quick? That was like six shots? Don't they have 50 hearts? Huh, okay. Gargamel. Oh, Gargamel. Okay, yeah, that's right. Oh, there's our next golem, actually. We also need to kill that one. Yeah, our iron farm is kind of built right in the middle of town, and Bedrock Edition is dumb with the iron farms. The iron farm mechanics, so... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're just really quick to kill. You know what? It's a manual iron farm. It's a manual iron farm. I think we need to tear down Gargamel at some point. Right, I know the next golem that spawns is probably going to want to kill us. So we kind of got to watch out for that. But allegedly, they should spawn up here, because we have like a little trading hall in our roof. The farm does actually work. It's just, you know, it's just being how it is. Jeez. Oh, he's down there now. Oh, come on. You're gonna spawn everywhere except where I need you. You know what? I think I should just build a new iron farm. All in favor of building new iron farm at our base? I think that'd probably be a good idea. Jeez, it was a fun concept. It did work for a little bit. We got a few stacks of iron out of it. The iron farm mechanics are massively different on Bedrock, though. Also, Password, welcome back for 29 months. How are you doing tonight? It's good to see you again. You kept encouraging the new people to prank me. Yeah, we got 6 new members this season. And they gotta start pranking me. No flying for the next minute. Well, guess I'll die. Luckily, we were just barely over the water there. You almost got me with that one, Salt. You almost had it. I could have MLG bucketed. Okay, then. We have so many things that we're gonna build in this area. Am I the initiation for the newbies? Yeah, prank silent to be welcome to the Truly Bedrock server. Everyone else pranks me. I don't prank back. I need to prank back more. Oh, you know what? Here's something fun to show the Java peeps from the raid. So this is actually a goat farm. Now, on Bedrock, we can do really silly things like turn off and turn on another portal repeatedly. And that will just spawn a whole bunch of pigmen. Every time you light it, it has a small chance to summon a pigman. And we also got trident killers. So you can throw a trident, and that will automatically kill the mob for you. And drop experience and apply looting. It's also the world's largest noise farm. This thing should be spawning a lot more mobs. There we go, that's about right. Yeah, so we got our first little thing in the area set up. It's kind of a temporary XP farm. Because this server just started like I don't know, month and a half ago or something. I haven't had a ton of time to play. I've been busy with 121 videos. And they'll know not to mess with me. If I fight back, Zoya is always a good person to prank. This is a fact. I think Java might still have larger, bigger, better, faster gold farms, but these ones are certainly easier. I think if you build enough portals, you can definitely get enough, like, experience to be better than Java. Because, like, obviously there's the Donut and Omengo's crazy gold farms, but these ones are really good. Can't really go wrong with it. It's just so easy. It's ridiculously easy. Where's our AFK spot? Is it right here? Oh, I hit it right. I buried my AFK spot, everybody. Those guys are trying to pathfind to me, so maybe not the greatest thing for lag. But we had 70 levels from this yesterday. You can easily get a couple hundred levels out of it. We only had to rebuild this like 4 times because of issues. Yes, Lloyd's idea of his prank is giving you a box of resources you need. I know, how dare he? He's done that a couple times. Like, he just randomly walked up to me once and gave me an entire box of pistons. For reasons we like did not previously discuss it or talk about it or mention it at all. He just randomly walked up to me and was like, bam, pistons. And I had no use or plan for such pistons, but I gladly took them because it was very, very kind to me. A lot of pistons. How much gold have we got? 21 gold blocks. That's not so bad. Auto-crafting those down. Okay, then. Yeah, so kind of the purpose of today's stream is planning out how exactly we're going to do all the technical things for it. We're also kind of brainstorming how we're going to do the aesthetics of the area. Kind of thinking maybe we do like a living computer, because I want to be able to see all the redstone and item streams and water streams from, you know, like our main AFK spot. So the idea is that we're going to have, not this thing, we're going to have like a main central AFK spot, and then each one of these ice pathways represents a water stream that's feeding us either experience, or we have items going from like a farm to storage or something. So we'll be able to see those items moving. I think that'd be cool. And I would also like to have redstone lines either in between those, which could be fun, or on top of them. And then every now and again, those will turn on or off to, you know, send or request items from one place or another. So that'll be kind of neat. And then we're also going to have a main control board to turn off farms, to see which farms are currently full, which ones need more items, stuff like that. Basically, we're trying to auto-farm, auto-factory as many things as we can. And on that topic, we can bring in our structure block of things. Is this going to be large enough? I think we can probably load it in right here. Here we go. So we have a tier list of farms, which if you don't know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We got everything from S tier to Z tier, S++, and Z minus. We got basically every farm in Minecraft ranked out here because that's what we like to do. You've been enjoying the YouTube videos for a while now. Nice. Glad you like it. Yeah, we do a bunch of stuff on YouTube. A bunch of videos. Bedrock, farms, tutorials, let's plays, bug showcase videos, all kinds of goodies over on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, you can check out the links there in the chat. This stream in particular is very chill. We're just chilling tonight. We're not even doing a bunch in survival. We're mostly just trying to plan out the base. I was not anticipating 600 people for a raid. I was unprepared for this. I'm sorry. I do YouTube? What? Crazy. So tell me what you think we should farm in this area. We're gonna pick out some mob farms. I want to get as many mob farms in here as we can. So let's make a board for what we want. Okay. Let's see. Mob farms are gonna be red because blood. I mean because. Yeah, I have no alternative reason why it would be red. So we're gonna have obviously slime farms. Those seem important. We're gonna have a dragon farm in the base. Yeah, no. Iron farms, those are important. Shulker farms for sure. creeper only farm? Yes. We're gonna have each one of these in the base. Those are guaranteed. Those are guaranteed. We could get a phantom farm in here. We could get... I don't think we have a spawner. We can definitely get a trident farm in here and a gold farm. Trident farm would have to go off into the river. It's not going to be part of the main base, but we can have one. Silverfish experience farm. Let's do it. Just do it. And we can't have a warden farm. That's about all the mob farms that we could have. Mostly able to lurk on Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is great for lurking. It's so good for lurking. It's really just like a podcasting platform. For most people, anyway. Especially for Minecraft stuff. Unless you're playing like on the minigame servers. Minecraft is not really a fast-paced action game. Unless you're playing on the minigame servers or like parkour or something. So it's pretty good for podcasting. I guess I've never really done a podcast. I've done one, and that was with Toy Cat a couple years ago. Or, no, that wasn't actually that long ago. That was for the 121 update. I forgot about that. It was kind of recent. It was fun. Carrots. Do a carrot farm. Definitely not a big farm and Redstone heavy person. We only built an iron farm. From my tutorial, did it work? I hope it worked. Yeah, I've done some building. I have a base that I can show you guys, actually. I got the True the Bedrock Season 4 base. This was my base on Season 4. We're currently on Season 6. If it'll load, I can show you guys what we got. Here with that, we got frogs. Oh, they're green frogs. I didn't even realize it matches the base. Cool. Yeah, so this is when they introduced the 118 update. So we got, you know, the higher build limit and the lower void. Actually, I wanted to show you this with ray tracing on. Because that's kind of what it was made for. Gotta leave the game to turn on ray tracing. I know, it's stupid. Don't worry about it. It did actually work. Yay! Bedrock iron farms are such a pain, man. They're always painful. Oh, I gotta reload the world again. Because you have to turn on ray tracing before you join the world. Otherwise, it's broken. It breaks. It's bad. It's stupid. Oh, wait. It's already on. Oh, okay. Is it functioning, though? I think it's working. Oh, can't even see it. Might need to crank up that render distance. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, this is the base. This is the Buzz Lightyear base. This is the Joker base. The Hulk. I like it. And then it goes all the way down to Bedrock as well. I like it a lot. We spent a lot of time on this. It's good. It's pretty solid. Each one of these was supposed to have something in it, but you know, it's kind of a lot of things to put in there, you know. But yeah, we had a fair bit of stuff in here. Where's this go? Oh, this is just the slime farm. I love ray tracing with like the rainbow lighting. I want to use a lot of this in the new base with like the stained glass and stuff. I think it looks so good. It's like the one good thing that we have for aesthetics on Bedrock Edition when it comes to ray tracing is like this rainbow lighting with the stained glass. I think it looks so good. You can really do some fun things with it. So this is one of the bases that I built. It takes a long time to get out of here, actually. Who would have guessed? It's 300 blocks tall. Oh, whoops. I teleported to the side, not upwards. And then, of course, this was a prank from Zloy. Surprising no one. I forget who put this here, but it's really cute. I love it. I want to do some cheapy things around the base as well. And then I also have the hardcore world. Because we did a Bedrock hardcore world for like, what was it, 450 days or something? We did a lot of time on this when the capes were around. The 3 capes that you could get. Twitch, TikTok, and Creeper. We did so much streaming in this world. I haven't been on here since we did that, actually. There's a melon. Why is there a melon? Yeah, 430 days. I don't know why there's a melon. But we did a lot of builds over here. Similar gold farm, actually. That one also was a really big struggle. But yeah, we built up custom biomes and all in this area for all the doggos. Because we went to every biome and got all the new dogs. Get some rainbow beacons everywhere. Got a full diamond beacon, little netherite beacon. It's cute. All of our dogs started dying, though, because of stupid reasons. So we had to kind of encase them. But yeah, that's some of the builds that we've done recently. Never happened. Nah, we've never struggled. We've never struggled, not once. On stream, especially? Nah, we would never. We're gonna make an item frame farm, apparently. So AFK Fish Farm seems like a decent idea. We could get a geode farm in there if we really wanted to, but seems kind of pointless. We could actually do a music disc farm, because we're gonna have the creepers. Definitely a basalt, definitely a cobblestone, definitely a stone farm as well. All of these are gonna be pretty big sources of blocks and automation within the new base. Little obsidian farm, little lava farm could be good. Obviously a potion brewer. We may as well do a snow farm, just because. And then we also need to expand this a little bit. We could do a dripstone farm for no other reason besides we could. Dirt farm, we will actually do. That's something we haven't talked about at all, is the block conversions that you can do. So you can take moss and turn it into stone, of course. You can turn the... Oh, what you call it? You can turn the stone back into moss. You can turn moss into rooted dirt. You can turn rooted dirt into dirt. You can turn dirt into clay. Clay into terracotta. And you can turn... something else. There's like a whole list of block conversions. Glazed terracotta as well, too. There's like a bunch of stuff that you can do. Oh, yeah, dirt farm. I guess we'll do a dirt farm. Dirt into mud. Yeah, mud farm. That's right. So, we definitely need nether warts. We need our 2 tall flowers. We may as well get a pickle farm in there. Should we do a cactus farm? Obviously, an auto tree farm. We're going to have a lot of this stuff. It's going to be the bulk of our farms right here. The mob farms are really going to be the only ones that are like actually laggy, though. And then the auto tree farm might be a little bit laggy too. We also need a regular flower farm for like the 1 tall flowers. Those are pretty easy. Potato farm, obviously gotta have the potatoes. And then melon and pumpkin, that's a pretty good one just to have in general. Should we do a beetroot farm? No, I'm just kidding. Infested stone farm. I think we are going to have a silverfish farm in here somewhere. Oh yeah, moss, obviously. Moss is like the backbone of this entire... You know what? That gets elevated to its own level. That's how important moss is. It gets elevated to its own level. That's the backbone of our entire ecosystem here, is the moss farm. We could also do a fungus tree farm as well. That's a couple progresses. Very important. Yes, very important. Sugarcane. We nearly forgot about that, and it was the best couple minutes of my life. I don't think we really need any of this other stuff. A bamboo farm is actually going to be important for auto crafting. We should elevate up our main farms that are like mission critical. Mission critical is iron, gold, and creeper farm. Shulker is like maybe slightly better. We're also going to need the bamboo farm. That's going to be pretty important. I don't think any of these other ones are really that super important. Maybe stone and cobblestone, because you can use those for auto crafting. Oh, obviously the automatic tree farm is going to be important for wood. What else have we got down here? What else do you think we should do? Honey farm is going to be good. We haven't really discussed animal farms at all, but they're pretty easy to do. Oops. Oxalotl farm? Oh man, we should do it. Cherrywood farm. This area is not large enough for that kind of farm. Could do a glow squid farm. Oh. Tropical fish farm. Passive farm. A chicken cooker. We should do a wolf farm, a bat farm, and an egg farm. And then, we are going to have a trident farm over here somewhere too. And we might get squidfish. We might get squidfish. Otherwise, I'm thinking we're doing pretty good. We're probably going to do like a large array, like a bank of like 15, 20 of these different like tiny little miscellaneous crop farms because they're so easy, right? We could do a bank of like just 12 of those and just bam, have 12 different farms going. And then just have like a full double chest of all of these like, you know, sweet berries and glowberries and vines and all the wheats and just all the things, you know? Useful is so overrated. Yeah, who says it needs to be useful? We're trying to figure out like the actually useful ones right now. And then we can go through and just add in other stuff later once we get bored, right? So there's also clay to terracotta and dirt farm. We have those. Mud, we didn't get that in there. Skulk, we can't do skulk or wardens or any of that because there's no ancient city or anything beneath us. No deep dark. We looked, we hoped, we dreamed, we failed. Can't do a frog light. Cherry flowers, sniffer plant. Yeah, no, you can't farm those. Camel farm. Bamboo wood farm is very good. We are going to have a trial chamber farm in this area. We might get an infestation and an oozing farm. And what block should we use to represent the trial chamber? Like breeze rod, maybe? I guess that makes sense. Phantom Farm is going to be a pain to work into this area, man. It's always such a pain. You know what? Let's move these up a bit. So we do have a trial chamber, like, right in this area over here. It's not going to be part of the main base, but it's down over there. So we can technically farm that. For infestation, we don't need any spawner. We just need an allay. If you haven't seen it, my most recent video on YouTube, go watch. It gets you level 50 in 40 seconds from the infestation. It is so good. It is so good. Blue oxalotls are the bane of everyone's existence. My biome could have a passive mob farm. You're right! We could! Oh my god! I'm so used to building in an ocean that I didn't even think about it. We could have a passive mob farm. Like, natural spawn, because the rest of the area would be spawn-proofed, allegedly. Yeah, passive mob spawner. Wow! Good call. Good call there. Villager Trading Hall. Seems likely. Is there anything else that you guys can think of? I don't think we have a mob spawner. Yeah, I don't think we have a mob spawner. It'd be so fun if we could move those in survival. Maybe one day they'll add that. Because, like, they're not that common or easy to find. I think it'd be fine if we can move them. Bring the blaze spawner to the overworld. Do it. Just make them spawn underwater and die immediately. Yes. No need for sheep, cow, or chicken. This is true. Yeah, I need the sheep for the red bed. Yeah, we want an automatic red bed farm. Because we can. Okay then, so we kind of have our work cut out for us. Not like super hardcore, but... Oh, I didn't mark the crop farms in blue. Probably should have done that. Organization! Yeah! You'd love to see it. Cyan beds. We didn't get cactus in here. We don't have, like, a cactus farm. I mean, we could, but, like... I don't know, my cactus farms are so lame. It's like... You're really scraping the bottom of the barrel if you're building a cactus farm. Unless you legitimately need, like, 20,000 green or something. But... kind of feeling like you might be out of things to do if you're building a cactus farm. Do these count as a crop farm? Sure, why not? Are fungus trees a crop? They are on this, like, legend down there, so sure. John Trina farm? That's not where that belongs. Bamboo farm. Moss. Very important. Automatic. We're going to have an automatic azalea tree farm, so one that fully automatically, like, harvests all the azalea for you. Grows it and harvests it. So that'll be fun. Because then you can just, like, go harvest the logs. You don't even need to stand there and bone meal them or plant the saplings or anything. You just go harvest logs. And then we could even set up a TNT blasting chamber at some point, too. Sea pickle farm is really, like, bottom of the list for things that I'm worried about farming. Pickles, potatoes, flowers, sugarcane. Okay, I think that's about everything. Then I want to move this over. For symmetry, can't have any gaps in our list. Ah, it looks painful. Okay then, so how many is that? See, it's 4 by 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. 48 farms. 40 farms. 39, actually. Only 39 farms? Wow, I think we can do better. Is Piglandia Season 3 in my trash bin? There is no Piglandia Season 3. Oh, you need 6 cactus and you're good? Yeah, for real, I agree. You know what? Let's put it on the list. Let's put it on the list. Cactus farm. We'll have 1 cactus plant. Okay, so now we need to figure out where all of these farms are going to be going into this area. So this ice represents the creeper farms. We have the obsidian in place for the gold farms. We have some streams running from there. We need to get the moss farms in place, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Since that's kind of the backbone of everything. How many mob farms are we having? Iron. Oh, we need to figure out where the iron farms are going to be going. That's kind of a mission critical thing as well. We might just do 2 iron farms to start with because they're kind of a major pain to get working. So we might do like iron farm here, like a small little 1 chunk one, and then iron farm here. And then if we needed another one, we could put it behind the gold farm, hopefully. They're such a pain to stack the villages. So I really don't want to do more than 2 to start with, but that's where they would go. You could put 1 in the middle, yeah. Iron farm on top of the storage. We could put it at like the very bottom, because you can stack them vertically as well. That's pretty easy. Put 1 at the very bottom of like our entire system. I kind of don't want the village training hall to be like all the way down. So these ice streams are going to be coming from the creeper farm. On either side. These creeper farms are going to be less than optimal because we're not going to get split density because of reasons. I don't want to talk about it. Gold iron creeper. The drowned farm is going to be going like over somewhere over here. Like probably right in the middle of this. Obviously it's pretty far away from the main base. By the way, so we've marked it out. If you're not familiar with Bedrock Edition, this is the full sim distance of Sim 4. So if you're on a 4-chunk simulation distance, all of these chunks that I marked out are the only ones that are loaded around you. It's kind of this weird little diamond shape. It goes 4 chunks out in every direction, then over by 1, and it makes a diamond. And the spawn radius inside of that is from 24 blocks away to 44 blocks away. It's very small. So we need to fit all of our mob farms within this little gap right here. It's really not that much. But on the plus side, we don't need to actually spawn-proof anything. Like, for example, like we probably don't need to spawn-proof basically anything going underground. Oh yeah, literally nothing. No caves. Actually, there is maybe 2 blocks of spawn-proofing that we would need to do. And we're AFKing on the ground. So as long as we line up the surface, like, we're so good. Look at that, we just barely missed this cave right here. Yeah, we have, like, no caves beneath us. There's really basically nothing beneath us. Oh, I guess we'll have to spawn-proof this little area right here that I dug out. I do not want to try and do a raid farm in this area. That sounds like the biggest pain I've ever heard of. So, no, please, stop, goodbye. Where are we going to put the shulker farms? Those need to go kind of up in the air. That way the shulkers don't teleport around. So, let's do... We're going to have 2 of them. I don't know if they're even or odd numbers. We're going to assume for now that they are even numbers. Which means that I need to mark it as odd on this. And then those items will just drop down into the water stream that we have for the gold farm. Okay. Baboosh, welcome in. How you doing? Ooh, phantom farm. No. Not a phantom farm. Why? Why? Why phantom farm? You guys, you're just making me sad over here. You're making me so sad. Phantom farms are a pain. You know what? We'll leave that for later. Phantom farms are they're such a pain, my guys. No, please, no. Passive animal farm. That one needs sky access, so we can't build it underneath this. Or really like in this zone right here. So it'd have to be on this side by the portal farms. The passive animal farm and the portal farm will not interact with each other. This does mean that we would have to remove all the grass from our area or otherwise cover it. Why phantoms? Because we love you. So no. You just got done working a little while ago. Nice. A little after stream relaxation. Watching me pain and suffer. It's probably gonna be the full chunk, 3 chunks wide. I am glad that we're finally gonna be able to do a passive animal farm. I've like had one designed for a couple years now, but I've not actually been able to ever build it. We should make the kill chambers on these far edges for split density. Yeah, well, no, because you can farm phantoms during the day. They can spawn during the day if you block out the sun. You just gotta pull like a Mr. Burns and literally just block out the sun. It was Mr. Burns, right? Hopefully. I don't know. Villager trading. I don't know where villager trading is going to be going. I kind of want that to be around the center. Right? So, let's take a look at that on full scale. Oh, the villager trading might be a pain because of the iron farm. Right. So I don't think we want to have villagers in the middle. I think we would probably want our iron farm and trading hall to be like out on the edge. Yeah, there's definitely an older Simpsons reference for sure. I haven't seen any of the new Simpsons though, so fine, don't worry about it. Okay, where are the moss farms gonna be going? That's important. I don't really want to have 2 villager trading halls. We'll just have the 1. Moss farms. Let's see. I feel like this is going to be a pretty standard part of the base, so we could have like 2. We could do it like that. Or we could do it like a double on this side. I feel like that makes sense. That logistically makes more sense. Who shot Mr. Burns? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, you know what? I think it was Maggie, actually. Didn't Maggie have a gun at one point? Like, several times? Maggie is secretly, like, the serial killer dude. I forget his name. Yeah, we're gonna have plenty of water, plenty of area for the water streams. I kind of want the water streams to be visible on the surface. I kind of want it to look like, here, let me see. This is gonna be silly. You're gonna think this is silly, but it's the closest. Kind of like zigzagging across the surface of this area, so you can see the items going across and things, the water streams, like wiring. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, we already got watering traders trying to go through our portals. Get out of here. Get out of here, you stupid guys. Let's see. We need to have some manual farms sprinkled around the center as well. Maggie shot Burns. That's kind of what I thought. Yeah. I do specifically remember Maggie having a gun. Oh, okay. Tree farms are going to be important. Bamboo farms. We could probably have those right around the center. This is going to be like a little bamboo powered, or bone meal powered bamboo farm. Yeah, water streams going like around the outer edge. That could be kind of cool. Like, I don't really care how long it takes the things to get to me. Or get to storage, right? Because then we could have all of those be lit up as well. Like, we could have each one of these little streams be kind of like tracers. So each one of these could be like a different color coming in. They would all light up with ray tracing. I think it would be kind of cool. Just imagine this entire area kind of like zigzagged with different colored lines all meeting up at the very center. Like, I think that could look pretty cool. I think that could look pretty cool. Right then. What else are we going to try and get in here? I feel like a lot of these small things could fit into the center. Like, if we do a hole going down the center, we're going to have a bunch of farms, like, on the inside edge. Like, if we dug this down We could have multiple layers of like these ice streams and water streams kind of zigzagging across the middle there. Kind of looking alive. And then, you have a black screen again? Really?